Righto, we thought we'd kick off the series of getting ready for Summernats 35, where we've got a car that's going to be unveiled. We've got Simon, we're here at his trim shop, where he's obviously one of the best trimmers in the country. And he's also a judge at Summernats. We're going to touch on all sorts of stuff like that. Boss XC, that's getting built by Howard Astle at the moment. We have some of the trim here as well. We'll have a look at that. Lots of exciting stuff. Let's go have a chat.
So Simon, right behind us here, we got a HR of Ute of Craig McKenzie's, and there's a fair bit of history with that car. Just give us a little bit of what you know about that car.
Well, yeah, we first trimmed it. I don't know how much I actually did on it, but we first trimmed it at G-Trim back in 06, I think.
Yeah, and it's been around a fair bit, but a full revamp.
Yeah, a lot's been changed. Yeah. Yep.
Let's go and have a look at it. So this is one of our 30 cars we've got unveiling at Summernats. Obviously we don't want to give away too much about this car. Give us a little bit of a rundown on what you're doing here.
Yeah, so we're doing the whole interior. Starting from scratch really, we're remaking everything and got some pretty crazy ideas for the seats. Something that I haven't really seen done before, which would be pretty cool to do. We've got a bit of free reign with this car, which is good.
That's a good thing for a trimmer,
it's
isn't
awesome.
it?
Yeah, I love it.
So many people come and say they want this, and this, and you go, oh, this would be better, but Craig's give you free reign.
Yeah, and the car's pretty custom and a bit wild, so you can get a bit creative with it and design something that will suit the rest of the car.
So when you're trimming just in general, not necessarily this car, I'm guessing that you obviously want to show some of your creative skills and a big thing that you see a car finish, but so much a car like this is in fabrication, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot, yeah. So pretty much every car we do, you spend so long doing all the fabrication work. And people say, you sit there and sew all day. And I'm like, no, I don't. I'll sew like once a month if I'm lucky. So it's just, all fabrication, cutting and welding, and like even with this, we're making the seats, so that's all metal work. And
I was going to ask, so is a lot of it metal work or timber or fiberglass or what?
Everything, we use everything. So it depends on what you're making and where it's for. Like if you're making a flat headlining, it'll be a mixture of, timber or even that signboard, the alu panel stuff's good because it's lightweight and you can bend it. Yeah. And fiberglass too to reinforce areas or whatever. Yeah. And
like I say, without giving too much away on this, because that's we want to get all the people down there to have a look at this when it's unveiled. But this is reasonably radical. You'd call this a radical interior?
I would, yeah.
And because when you're judging, you're looking at, we sort of split them up. You need a custom interior, or you can have a standard interior. Now, obviously, a custom one's going to get more points because there's more work done, degree of difficulty. So, how do you, when you're comparing a standard one to a custom, how do you judge that when you're judging?
A lot of it comes down to execution. So you can have something that's pretty crazy and wild, but if it's not executed well, it's not probably going to score that well. But then I've seen standard interiors that are flawless. Yeah. And they'll score pretty well, but there's only so far they can go.
Yeah.
So
similar to body and paint?
Yeah, for sure.
Same sort of air. All right, so that's really cool. So looking forward to seeing this car finished.
So am I.
It will make it, won't it?
100%.
Yeah, all good. Hey, that's all you're getting, all right?
Come on, mate.
Nah, go away.
What do we got here? Lounge. Put that in me VL, mate.
Yeah, mate. That's what it's there for.
Yeah. Clearly we're not a spotlight, mate. There's a lot of material here.
That's right.
This is a very serious trim shop you've built here at home. You were at external before, and
so I had the bigger shop before, and then I like to call this the private studio.
Yeah, very nice.
I can just sort of work even at night or early mornings, whenever,
Yeah.
as well, which I have to do.
Which we'll have a look because you've got a really cool. Would you call it a stitch room or a sew room?
Oh,
or
that's just
man
the
cave or
workshop.
go in
Man
there,
cave,
cold
yeah.
beers and whatever.
Yep.
But having this car here, obviously we're looking up here in the background there, some trim from Howard's car as well that he's building, the Boss
Yeah.
XC.
Yeah.
That's going to debut at Summernats 35. Is that board full? That's all your sports bet tips. Race 5, number 6. Yeah. Quick one, Simon. I want to know. Lunatic car owner like, say myself, shows up and goes, I want this leather.
Kick him out.
I'd kick me out too. Where do you even start?
Well, it probably depends on what you want to achieve, I suppose. If you want to build a top car or street car or whatever.
Yeah. So talk about your goals.
Yeah, get your goals sorted, and then a budget of what you'd like to work with.
Yeah. We had a visit on you. Come and say hello.
No, it's all right.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Does it.
This is just like. What?
That's leather, pretty high end
Yeah.
leather.
Oh man, it smells good.
And then also like your suedes is all the Alcantara suede, which is very sought after, that sort of stuff. And all the vinyl as well, like this stuff here is like the distressed vinyl.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty popular now. The vinyl's good, you know, in the fact that you don't have to look after it as much as leather. You know, you just wipe it over with a wet rag and it's good. So that's pretty popular.
Yeah,
as
sweet.
well.
Plenty of builds for Summernats this year. You'll be in the hall and
Yeah.
being a judge as well. You'll be looking at plenty of them.
Yeah, that's the best part.
And just to clear it up, Simon doesn't judge the cars that he puts together. It's
As
separate.
Owen
Yeah.
says 20 feet away. And
And stay away. And if you're on this board, pay your invoice. What's happening here, Simon? What's happening?
I'm selling the seats up for the XC. So it's been a long time coming getting this sorted.
And you said before that these sewing skills, you were going to a fancy dress party the other week and
Oh yeah.
whip
to
yourself
make up-
something.
Make up some leather wristbands for an 80s rock star outfit I made up.
It's amazing being in a creative space like this here at Simon's workshop. You can just hear all the thoughts that go on in this level of creativity and custom design. It's so many good trimmers in Australia and Simon's another one of them.